Hey guys, it's Josh and welcome to week 4 of my progress report as I relearn the guitar and go from an intermediate level to an advanced level. And I would say that week 4 I saw, I would say, a pretty dramatic improvement in a lot of the playing that I did. So for the chromatic exercise, which I'll show you, I got a lot faster with that. And here I go talking again. Let's show the playing and I'll do my reflections afterwards. So here we go. All right, so here is the efficient chromatic exercise. I'll just start things off at 80 beats per minute and we'll go from there. Oop, let me get my, there we go. Let's start over. Well, that's pretty clean. I'm going to ramp it up to 100 just to see if I can do it. I was able to do it a couple days ago, so we'll see. Let me turn this up a bit. That's the tough part. Whew. I think I was a little bit ahead or behind time a bit, but we'll see. Just for curiosity's sake, let's go to 110 and see what happens. Actually, that was cleaner. I think I'm just getting warmed up now. 120, here we go. All right, not bad, Josh. Let's go. 130. This is gonna be bad. Ooh, I'm gonna stop while I'm ahead. So that was 130. That was what I would say relatively clean. Let's do the chromatic exercise. We'll just pick up for, or not the chromatic, the spider exercise, and we'll just kick off from 130 and go from there. That was clean and it was easy. So let's move on. Let's do 150. Ooh, also clean. 160. Okay, 170. I have not done 170 before, so we'll see. I feel like the timing wasn't exactly there. Oh, snap. All right, I'm gonna have to back this down because it's hard to count out eighth notes. So let's do let's do 90 at 16th notes. I've never tried this, so I have no idea how this is gonna go. That's hard because I don't really know how to count it out. See, I don't really know if that was on time. I haven't really practiced with 16th notes. I mean, it felt fast as hell, and mostly clean. So I'm going to say that I can confidently do 170 to 175. All right, so that should give you a sense of where my playing is now, at least as far as a technique standpoint. Like I said, I think my speed has improved, well, dramatically from when I started, but I think this week, I don't know, maybe the brain muscle connection, those neural pathways are just working more efficiently, but I was able to get more speed this week than I have in the past week. Like the rate of speed increase was bigger this week, especially with the chromatic exercise. And it's funny because when I play through that spider exercise going up and down the neck, if I think about where I put the pick and I think about where I put my finger placement, I do worse. And it's weird. When I increase the speed, I play, but it's like I'm in this weird, I keep saying weird, but it's this flow state where I'm not even really knowing where my picking hand goes, but it just knows to go there. I don't know if that really makes sense. It's like my hand knows where to go, and so my brain doesn't even need to process it anymore. And I think that's a really good sign, because when I do try to focus on it and become more aware of it, I do worse. And so I think I'm getting this into a flow state where my hand just knows where to go from the picking standpoint, and the fingering hand on the fretboard also knows where to go. That's becoming a lot more crisp. And then I decided to do more improv, of course, and the improv is getting better. I will say that me shifting between the different modes is becoming way easier. And when I go through all the modes, I can usually play them pretty cleanly now, and now I can focus on building the speed. I will say that if I try to do runs, like in between the modes going up and down the neck, that is still tough, especially going between the second and the third string. For whatever reason, I guess because the interval is different, it just doesn't, it's not as intuitive to me when I'm doing runs between the modes for that. So that's something that I'm drilling down as well, because for the other strings, if I'm just doing the fifth or the fourth string, or the fourth and third string, I can do runs up and down the modes pretty easily with that. And then I also decided to tackle Fleetwood Mac's Never Going Back. I wanted to learn this song, and I thought I would learn a couple other songs that were easier to learn, but I said, you know what, screw it. This is what I want to learn, so I'm going to tackle this hard-ass song and just see if I can learn it. And it is very challenging. I actually only started learning it last night, so I only have about 2 to 3 hours of practice with it, but here is what I can play so far. Be warned, it's not exactly clean. It's going to be really slow. This is the hard part. I'm going to try to do the beginning part a little faster. Damn it. Okay, so there you have it with that. Like I said, not clean, but let's end, and I want to continue because one of the things I want to get better at ultimately is improv. So let me show you a little bit of improv right now. Okay, so there you have it. There's my update. You got my technique update, you got the song that I'm working on, and my improv update. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a like, and if you loved it, give it a sub. And if you do have any suggestions on how I can make these videos better for you, drop a comment below. And until next time, I will see you in the next video.